What if I told you that a celebrity's body transformation could influence the way millions of young women, girls, and teenagers see themselves? Not because that celebrity tells them to or tells them what to do, but because the human brain is wired to imitate, compare, and seek approval from what society rewards. Throughout history, beauty standards have acted almost like psychological scripts that tell women this is what makes you valuable. I mean, we saw this in the 90s when was the rise of the heroin chic beauty ideal, a time when extreme thinness became associated with beauty, success, and desirability. And so many young women grew up watching these images, surrounded by these images that reinforced the idea that smaller meant better. And this cultural pressure contributed to increased concerns about body dissatisfaction and eating disorders. And then it seemed that things were getting better, that curvy bodies were appreciated, and that thinness didn't equal beauty. And now, decades later, there is this new wave. And we're having another conversation about thinness, celebrity culture, and the messages that young girls are absorbing through social media. And the reason why this topic bothers me so much is because I know how vulnerable the brain of a young woman is and how easy it is to inculcate these ideas into a very young girl, and how that can lead to these new generations of young girls to have that same mentality that our mothers, our grandmothers grew up with, which caused a lot of anorexia, eating disorders, and body dissatisfaction and self-hatred. And I'm not criticizing Ariana Grande specifically because I think she needs help, but I am criticizing her PR team and the people who are around her because we can clearly see that she needs help and she's not getting that. And now very young women and women all around the world are watching her and thinking that that is something they should follow. And look, I'm not talking about women who are generally more skinny, like Kendall Jenner. It seems like she's that type of skinny that is just like natural in a way. But I'm talking about unhealthy type of skinny. And we can see the difference between Ariana Grande and Kendall Jenner. And I feel like we're doing so much better. Healthy body types were actually being promoted, and now we're back in the 90s. It feels like we're back in the 90s. Maybe women who are in their 30s or even mid 20s are able to like reflect and separate, are able to not let social media and images we see in movies or everywhere influence our brain. But young women are very vulnerable. We are the most vulnerable in society when it comes to the messaging that we get from Hollywood and wherever. And so this is a concern. We need a solution to this. The solution is to become more aware on how these messages influence our thoughts and beliefs about ourselves. We have to teach young women and girls media literacy, understanding that what they see online is often curated, it may not be healthy, it's filtered, edited, and influenced by industries that profit from insecurity. Instead of asking, how can I make my body more acceptable? We need to shift the question to, how can I build a healthy relationship with myself? How can I be stronger rather than waking up and feeling like you're going to pass out? So true confidence comes from developing an identity that is bigger than just appearance. It comes from our values, our relationships, our talents, and the things that make us unique. And trust me, you as a person are much more interesting than just your looks. Because one day we're going to lose that. And so what we have inside, it's what really matters. So the goal is not to stop about caring about our appearance. The goal is to start caring about our health. We need to stop allowing appearance to determine our worth.